So over the past 24 hours, God has been showing me the most amazing reflections of what patience does and how it can benefit our lives. How we need to be absolutely clear that we don't allow anything to filter or to intrude into the gates of our ears, our eyes, our hearts, to shake us up and to knock us off balance of the peace that we ought to have in God. And now it started on Friday night. I was having a really, really poor bowling game, and it was beginning to vex me because each time I missed it, just be by a sliver. In the seventh frame, someone actually slap me on the back from the opposite lane, not even among my own, not even among my teammates. Slapped me on the back and said, "Eric, I've seen you bowl." And basically shake it off, shake it off. And so I knew at that instance what had happened, because it came to me, was just a moment to reflect upon how I can choose, or how we can choose, whether to allow something to influence us in a negative way or not. No matter what the moment is, we have the choice whether we want to stay in the peace of God or not. And so the bowling went on, and today I went to a different bowling alley to practice, and I was sharing with the fella in the next lane how Friday night went, and he said to me, "Well, God teaches His parables in our daily life. He teaches us His parables, His ways, in the normal occurrence, the normal steps of a day. Right in front of us, these little nuggets of truth arrive." And immediately it popped into my head about Jesus and the Samaritan woman at the well, how we can receive the benefit of truth from those who are not like us. That it wasn't necessarily those who were on my team who gave me the encouragement, but it was from another source, that God spoke to me through the stranger who patted me on the back to give me the word of encouragement, which is a reminder to us that we should always be prepared to give a word of stimulation and encouragement to those who may be a little down and a little challenged, to help them see life differently, because in this vision that we have through Jesus is where the victory lies. And then the other shoe dropped. God dropped the other shoe. And let me tell you what that shoe was. Last week, when I bowled, I didn't have my music. And I love to listen to music when I bowl. And I was a little thrown off, as they say, about the fact I didn't have my music. And my mind was on my music. And I went up and I immediately threw a gutter ball. Today, when I approached Shalane and when I was having these discussions in my mind about what God had revealed about having patience in Him and always reminding yourself that you're in Him, the thought flashed into my spirit that I had just put up a message not so long ago, that we've got to learn how to love ourselves, because if you can't love yourself, then how can you love the next person? If you can't even appreciate yourself, then how can you appreciate the next person? And then the following: if you can't be in a place of silence internally, if you cannot still your mind and be totally connected with the Prince of Peace, understanding that no matter what you're going through and no matter what the moment, He's with you, then you are doing yourself a disservice. And lastly, as I drove into the driveway just now, He dropped the word right into my heart. Be still and know I am Lord. Be still and know I am Lord. No matter what you're going through, no matter the moment of challenge, be still internally in your trust in God. Be still established in His peace, that no matter whether the fire is burning at one temperature or not, no matter how loud the noise is on the outside about how this cancer is going to destroy you, how this sickness is going to just wreck your life, how the doors of opportunity are not going to open to you. Be still in your mind and keep yourself centered and focused on the fact that God said he will never leave you nor forsake you. And he's with us even until the ends of the age. And once you can clearly get it established that he's with you, then you know for a fact that whether you go in the fire, whether you get in the fire, he's with you. And if God be for us, who can be against us? So God teaches us lessons in strange places, but for the most wonderful, beautiful reason that a person will find imaginable. He has set his affection, his mercy, and his love upon us, and he wants the best for us. Don't you want the best for yourself? So be still and think about it. Think about what it means to be loved by the God of all creation. If he has not spared his only begotten Son to give us life and life abundantly, then how shall he not through him give us all things? Have a blessed day.